Hello viewers, this is Brian, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how you can create a Django project. So in this tutorial I'll be using a Mac, but the process is just the same if whether you're on a Windows machine. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my GitHub account. That's just to set up a Git repository for this project because it will be a series. Today we're just going to focus on how you can create a simple Django project. In the next one I'll be showing you how you can create an app, then we'll advance it as time goes. So I'll open up my Chrome browser, then I'll go to new to create a new repository. I'll call it Django. I'll call it files. Then it's going to be private. You can make it public for you guys to follow along. If you want to get ignored, I can just say Python. Then once you filled up everything, the description is optional, so you don't have to do that. Then we can create repository. Right, now once we have our own repository created over here, we can just go ahead and copy this link over here, then head over to our terminal. Right, we can use item for a Mac user. Then let me just zoom it out so that you guys can see it clearly. Alright, so in my terminal I want to just navigate to my desktop where everything will be saved. So I'm gonna see it into the desktop. Just clear out everything. Right, now git clone. We want to clone the blank repository that we just created onto our desktop. So clone, press enter. Now we can cd inside the files and we are good to go. Now we've achieved the first thing. We're already inside our repository over here. You can clear out that. Now the first thing that we need to do is that we need to install a virtual environment. I'll create a separate video for virtual environment, but basically the way you install virtual environment is just by running a command called pip install virtual env. Okay, pip is not a command. Let's go pip3, say virtual environments. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so let's give it a second as it downloads the files. So once the package has been installed, we'll now go ahead and activate it and create a new virtual environment. That was just installation of the package. Now the next thing is to actually create a new virtual environment. So the way we do that is just by running Python /make virtual environment, then the name of that virtual environment. For this case, I'll just keep it simple. I'll call it env. Oh yeah, there's an error here. Command not found. Or we go with Python 3 instead. /make, and let's call the virtual environment env. Right, now last bit of the virtual environment thing is now to actually activate it, and then we activate the virtual environment on a Mac. Yes, you're gonna say clear the terminal again just to keep this thing tidy. So let's run this terminal over here. Django admin start project, then the name of the project. For this case, I'll just call it PyCourse once again. Then always remember to add a dot just at the end of it so that you don't have that redundant folder. So press enter. Alright, now we're good to go. Now to actually check whether the project was created successfully, we can just list out. Then you can see that we have our readme, the environment, the manage.py file, and then we also have the PyCourse, which is our main project. Now we can actually open this in Visual Studio Code using this command. Okay, that will take a second, but it's here. Alright, and here we go, guys. We have our Django application. You can see that we have, let's trust the folder and continue. We have our environment, a virtual environment here that's called env. The name of the project is PyCourse. Then we also have this file, the settings files over here. I'll walk you through how you can actually configure this file. That's it, guys. That is how you create a Django project. Now in our next one, I'll be showing you how you can create your first app in Django. So see you in the next one.